All right, we are on to our next card. We are on the number 5 Major Arcana, and this is the Hierophant. This card is the Taurus card in astrology. Taurus is fixed earth. Taurus represents our material items, can be our self-worth. It's anything that's represented through the second house in astrology. So all of the things that we personally own are material items. What's really interesting with this card is this has a religious connotation to it, and the Vatican has the largest astrology library that they won't let us get to. So they hold many treasures. Just like you probably hold on to many of your own treasures. Probably why Taurus people, they say maybe hoard a little bit. Taurus is also known for being stubborn. One of the first things I do when this card is pulled for someone is tell them that beliefs are not truths. Your beliefs come from your parents, from your education, from maybe your religious tradition as a child, from your culture, right? So these are all like ways that we learned, like conventional learning. These are all beliefs that are layered on us. So this has a lot to do with human pattern as well. You can kind of think of it as muscle memory when certain situations come up, like how do you react, okay? So what beliefs are stored in your body? That's one thing. And are these beliefs currently serving you? Are they serving your evolution? Oftentimes we get stuck in, this is our routine. We wake up, we do this, we do this, we do this. We don't allow any space for evolution, for any change. So when you see this come up, you have to start to look at your beliefs and decide, is this current belief a truth? Is it something that's hindering my own personal evolution? And the other thing to think about is, do my beliefs keep me separated from, we'll call it brilliant knowing, keeping you separated from the universe, keeping you separated from being proactive in your life and really creating the universe you want to live in. On the bottom of this card, you see there are 2 keys. Okay, they represent inner and outer ways. So the Hierophant is a lot more about the outer way because it has these great pillars. There's no veil, but there's a person there. And back in the day, you had to come talk to him as he was the gatekeeper to God. But newer, as we've evolved, right? We don't believe we only have to speak to him to get to the creator. We can speak to the creator ourselves. So we have these keys down here, the inner and outer way. It's the sun and the moon, the magician and the high priestess. And what this card is teaching you is to combine these two, combine the inner and outer way. You'll also see that this is a triad, and you're gonna see this in a couple different cards. We have our priest, or which nowadays could be a mentor that maybe you work with. And then we have the 2 people here, kind of looking up and learning from him. But you can think of lots of things with the triad. You have the id, ego, super ego, the conscious, unconscious, super unconscious. But that triad is very important in science, religion, our evolution. So what we have here is a question for you would be, are you reactive or are you proactive? Are you becoming a follower in the crowd, or are you a leader of your own destined life? So take a look at your beliefs, decide, are your beliefs truths? Most likely not, right? A lot of beliefs are not truths, but sometimes what we feel inside us feels like a truth. And truth is a very interesting term in itself, because there are factual truths and then there are emotional truths, but also a whole nother topic. So really take a look at some of your patterns and routines and see if you're being a bit too rigid. And maybe this is a moment where if this card comes up, it's saying, hey, look at your routines, look at your day-to-day. Are there areas where you can evolve? Are you just maybe blocking yourself at times? So something to think about.